OTAN, Outreach and Technical Assistance Network.
Digital Leadership Academy, Year 1, Mid-Project Report, Escondido USD, May 2019.
Good afternoon. Today we're going to share our Digital Leadership Academy first year experience. We took the heart of the challenge to think outside the box and to avoid a long PowerPoint. Our intention with this presentation is to share our first year experience in a fun way. So we decided to present our story in the format of the NBC show Dateline. So sit back, sip on a beverage, and enjoy our episode of Dateline.
I'm Lester Holt, and this is Dateline. Here is
Tom Allison
with
Death of the Big Pencil. Hi, this is Tom Allison, reporting from a quiet adult school nestled in the hidden valley of Escondido, California. Something very interesting is happening here at the adult school in Escondido. ESL instruction is being delivered in a digital format. Some people even are reporting the death of the big pencil. In order to understand what is happening in Escondido, like so many other California stories, we must start in Sacramento, in the OTAN offices at the Sacramento County Office of Education.
Hi, this is Tom Allison, now reporting live from Sacramento. We've called this episode Death of the Big Pencil to highlight the change in andragogy from a traditional classroom format to a blended learning environment, where technology is not only integrated into the lesson, but delivers content, affording students access prior, during, and after the actual class. Let's take a quick look at the Escondido Adult School. The Escondido Adult School currently has over 2,700 students enrolled. 1,000 of those students are enrolled in our ESL programs. ESL classes are offered at 6 levels of proficiency, both in the morning and the evening. While some of the ESL teachers deliver a finely honed traditional curriculum, some are interested in rebooting the program by making it digital and bringing it into the 21st century. It was this spark of interest and dedication to craft that started the DLAC journey and initiated the death of the big pencil. Who are the players involved in the DLAC program? Dateline wants you to know. This group of educators have, rather suspiciously, been seeing a lot of each other this year, some of them working from the inside, others from the outside. First, we have Miss Rojo, ESL instructor for beginning high students. She may appear innocent, but further investigation may prove otherwise. Then, we have Miss Stacey Campo, technology integration specialist. Some say she is the brains behind the LMS integration that is occurring. Next, we have Miss Susan Coulter. They call her Coach, but she is known to have ties with OTAN in Sacramento and may even be acting as an operative. Wait, why is my picture in this group? My name's Tom Allison, and when I'm not reporting for Dateline, I'm the assistant principal of the Escondido Adult School. Finally, we have Miss Elaine Moore, an advanced ESL teacher for the Escondido Adult School, and reportedly the alpha member of this group we call the andragogers. The andragogers have been hard at work undermining dormant, analog, paper-bound lessons, replacing the big pencil with digitally delivered curriculum. In order to understand the culture shift from a traditional delivery system to a learning management system that delivers content digitally, we must first look to the past. Not even 6 months ago, instruction was delivered in a traditional fashion. Let's take a look at what the typical ESL classroom looked like just 6 months ago.
Students, please take a seat. We must take our assessment. We only have 90 minutes, remember? Tom, please put, Tom, the sign, no digital devices in the classroom. Please put, okay, I'm handing you your test. I'm handing you your instrument. Please remember you get points for, no, Tom, again, no, put that away. Okay. It's illegal, okay? Write neatly, points for neatness, people, neatness, okay?
In the old ESL classroom, which you just witnessed, students used big pencils and consumed lots of paper. Technology use like cell phones was discouraged in the classroom. What about the new ESL classroom? No more paper, no more time constraints limiting access to content, no more big pencils. Dateline has acquired a video from Stacey Campo showing what Elaine and Rosa have created on their Canvas pages this year. Let's take a look at the blending learning transformation that is taking place at the adult school this year.
As our team embarked upon the transformation from the standard classroom to the blended learning environment, we implemented the use of Canvas, a learning management system, in the Google Cloud into the classroom. This is Elaine Moore's Advanced ESL Canvas course, and what we want to do here is demonstrate how she is using it today, 6 months into this DLAC training, and how her students are accessing it. We're going to be demonstrating how we're using a third-party tool called Flipgrid to address our 5.51.1 co-op. So we're going to go ahead and go into class projects, and you'll notice here that we've separated to address the different learning pacing for AM and PM students, and we have a practice Flipgrid guide right here. Now this is offered up in the Canvas system as an assignment, and that way the teacher can use the grading speed grader in order to assess it. Flipgrid has quite a few purposes, and it is a tool that allows students to record their voice and listen to themselves. They don't always get an opportunity to hear how they sound, so this is a great tool for that. In this case, we're using this as a practice prior to doing the co-op 51.1, where they will be asking a question of a college counselor. And so we want them to listen to their enunciation and to practice looking at how they look when they ask their question. So let's see how Carlos has handled this assignment.
Hello, good morning. My name is Carlos. I want to study English, so I came to Escondido USD. And right now we are making a practice with the computer, which is great for me because learning with the help of the technology is making more easier because I can work at school and at home at the same time. This is great. Please continue like this. Thank you.
Now both Flipgrid and Canvas have a mobile app, and so our students are able to use the technology they carry around in their pocket to access their learning anytime, anywhere, and when they're ready. Our second teacher who will demonstrate the transformation is Rosa Rojo, our high beginning ESL teacher. Now Rosa as well introduced Canvas and Google Docs with her students just in the past 6 months. And in addition to these two tools, she also began using Adobe Spark. So their first task was to take 3 pictures of potential safety problems in their home, and then to use Adobe Spark to identify what the risks were and how to fix them. So let's take a look at what a student has posted. So again, we're going to go to the speed grader. This was posted in an assignment, so we could assign the rubrics, and we're going to go ahead and we are going to go to a student by the name of Lily, and Lily's video is here, so let's go ahead and take a listen.
Hi, my name is Ana Lilia Chavez. This is my home safety video. These are 3 problems that can happen in a house. Problem number 1. This is a very dirty house. The consequences are health problem and the chance of asthma. The solution is to keep the house clean. Problem number 2. There is no mat in the bathroom. The consequence is the chance of slipping, falling to the floor. The solution is always keep a mat to avoid a slip. Problem number 3. There is humidity on the wall. The consequence is the destruction of the house and possible mold. The solution is to replace the affected area. Thank you for watching my video.
Well, we've seen the old school model, which we represent with the big pencil, and we've seen the new blended learning model in its infancy, which we represent by the cell phone. Date 9 must now explore what is the catalyst for the paradigm change in the classroom culture. And so you'll see when the andragogers first applied to the DLAC, they hoped to develop online student activities, apply blending learning strategies in the classroom, and increase student critical thinking. In order to understand the work involved, Dateline has asked members of the andragogers to participate in an impromptu panel discussion that we hope will shed light on the process we experienced in our first year of the Digital Leadership Academy. And the first question I'd like addressed is, what has been the biggest challenge that you had to overcome in the first year? And we'll go with Rosa first.
My biggest challenge to overcome was fear. There was fear in myself and fear in my students. Some of my students were even afraid to touch a computer. And I was fearful that I would lose the control of my students' learning if I added new programs.
Okay, thank you very much. And Stacey, your biggest challenge as the technology integration specialist
was convincing the teachers that their students had the capability to undertake the tasks that I felt that they could do. So just breathing the confidence in them to let go of some of their fears.
Okay, now the second question is, how has blended learning changed your instructional practice? And Rosa will just be the only one to answer this one.
Okay, so after learning how blended learning works, my instruction has changed much. And now I'm able to give control to my students' learning on their own, inside and outside the classroom. And as for me, the way I design my lessons had changed quite a bit. As I'm designing a lesson, I look for supplemental resources online that I can post through announcements on Canvas, and my students are able to access these resources before they even come to the classroom. So that has helped them to prepare for the lessons.
Fantastic. And then our final question, and we'll all answer this, is what are you looking forward to in the second year of DLAC? So Rosa.
So I'm looking forward to creating a classroom site on Canvas and also sharing that classroom Canvas with other teachers. And finally, I'm looking forward to being able to get all those other teachers on board to do co-ops online.
Fantastic. Stacey?
I'm looking forward to implementing the new cart of laptops that you purchased into the other classrooms.
And she just stole my thunder, so I don't have to answer that question. And we have one more response to one of our interview questions, our principal, Mr. Brian Head.
Brian Head is the principal of Escondido Adult School. He has been with the adult school for 28 years as both a teacher and an administrator. Brian, what are your thoughts on blended learning and our school's participation in the Digital Leadership Academy?
Well, certainly, but the first thing I really would like to say is I really appreciate the opportunity that OTAN has provided with this Digital Leadership Academy and the participation of our staff in it. So I'm very excited about the Digital Leadership Academy. The Canvas platform is used extensively at Palomar College, so by acquiring knowledge of that, they get transferable skills that they can take on to the community college environment. So it's our staff are excited about this, I'm excited about this. The blended learning, so when at home, 24-hour access is a very important and vital way to go. So I'm just delighted that we're able to participate in the Academy.
That's all for this edition of Dateline. Join us
Next year, when we revisit Escondido Adult School to see how ESL instruction has changed since the death of the big pencil.
I'm Lester Holt. For all of us at
The adult school.
good night.
The question was, what kind of scaffolding did I use to teach them about Adobe Spark? And it was a lot of scaffolding. I modeled different videos, and we had Miss Stacey come in and help us, with the whole process of uploading pictures, using pictures from their Google. So we did a lot of work with them, a lot of modeling, and then we just let them explore. So I told them, it's not going to be perfect. Mine wasn't perfect when I modeled mine for them, and just give it your best, because this is high beginning, so a lot of them are just very limited when it comes to their language skills, so yes.
Is Canvas compatible with Chromebooks? And the answer is yes.
All right, thank you.
All right.
Produced by OTAN. www.otan.us 2019.